up, y'all? This is Deante Hitchcock, and if you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, then you're probably in the house right now like the rest of the world. Because everybody is like locked down and going through their shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people's anxiety is up, a lot of people's seasonal depression is creeping in. So I just want to give y'all some shit to do, give y'all something to take y'all mind off things. So for the next couple weeks, we're gonna be best friends. Starting this Instagram live series. Y'all can pull up, y'all can fuck with it. It's gonna be called the Better Living Series. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a couple things just to keep your mind off of everything that's going on in the world, because everybody need a relief right now. So pull up over the next couple weeks. We're gonna have a whole bunch of things going on my live. Then pull up, come fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with y'all, so much love.
That's what's up, man. That's the voice of Grammy-nominated HB, MC, songwriter, singer, come from heritage, royal bloodline, down with family over at Storm. Shout out to Mark Pitts. We got on the line with us the one and only Deante Hitchcock. Give him a big round of applause.
What up, DH?
Deante, Merry Wednesday.
Man, glad to be here, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh man, look, the new album, the debut album Better is available now. So, you know,
Yes,
hashtag Better Living, man. Get up on that IG series he's doing. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to rise above all this and into a zone of better living. How you been doing it during the quarantine, Deante?
I've been pretty good for the most part now. I mean, like at the beginning, I was kind of messed up. I ain't even going to cap you down. Sitting in these four walls kind of get see after a while, but over time, me and my partner, we put together the Better Living series just so people would have something to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always have to get rid of your problems per se, but just take something to distract you away from it, something positive, something productive. So, you know what I'm saying? We were working out, cooking, making drinks, dancing, all that, just finding something fun to get you up off your couch. Because at first, for them, like, first 2 weeks when we was locked down, I was sitting on the couch eating Cheetos every day, just dealing with my thoughts. So, yeah, they're pretty good,
That's
man.
real.
How y'all holding up?
What the hell,
How y'all holding up?
Man, I was eating like Doritos. I wasn't on the Cheetos, but
Yo, them carbs and them cheese be comforting. But Deante, for a lot of dudes who are quarantining, and this is like the first time they ain't got their girls to be able to cook for them if they don't live with them, or they not being able to drop some dough at a restaurant. What are some good like intro dishes for a guy who, you know, is kind of in the kitchen that he can whip up?
I'm big mid in the kitchen, so it's the perfect question, actually. I suck at cooking. So tacos, off the rip, tacos, easy in the mud. You get like 10, 15 minutes, you got quality tacos. You straight. Tacos, chicken ain't that hard. And everybody love chicken. So chicken, you know what I'm saying? You can get your ramen noodles, spruce them up. You know what I'm saying? Might get you some frozen shrimp or something. Just put them on a little pan. Cook your noodles. Put some butter in that mug. You good. It's filling. My girl looking at me crazy right now, like I'm not doing the same thing. Yeah, so chicken, tacos, and some dressed up fancy ramen noodles to start you off with. That's essential 3, and you'll be fine. No nutritional value whatsoever, but you're going to get it.
Maybe throw some arugula somewhere there.
Yeah, the seasoning gang got to be on point for that kind of meal. You approve of that one, HB?
I love it because he's talking about are things that's like fast and easy. Plus, you could load those things up with vegetables. Like the tacos, you could get veggies in there and be healthy. With the chicken, he said that's easy, but you could load that up with some veggies. And the ramen noodle game is incredible. Like, as long as you ain't ODing on them little packets of salt and MSG they got in there, you could chop up some scallions, you could chop up some mushrooms and onions, and, you know, different kind of protein and put it up in there, and you good to go.
You got the vision. You got the vision. She know what I'm talking about.
What you talking about.
Deante Hitchcock is here. New project is called Better. But you've been putting it down because I remember you've been doing it for a long time. My eyes be on everything, and I go in and out of Atlanta a lot. And I remember y'all did the new Atlanta freestyle series, and you know, one thing about Atlanta that I noticed in the I'm gonna date myself here, Deante. Back in the '90s. Wait, hold on, man. They doing work outside my window. Hold on, brother.
I'm about to say, it sounds like somebody drove a car through the wall.
should put that on your story, Sway. That sounds
Yo,
exciting.
this construction guy is killing me. I told him, I said, man, I'm talking to Deante Hitchcock, Grammy-nominated artist, man. He started pushing the button even harder, bro. He got louder on me.
Nothing about that.
Yeah, he wasn't tripping. But one thing I like about Atlanta, and you hold this tradition true when you listen to this album, is so many different approaches, sounds. It's such a variety of sounds that I'm hearing. I remember when I first heard Outkast and Goody Mob and things that was coming out of the Dungeon family. It wasn't typical to what people thought Atlanta was capable of doing. Your uncle actually was in the business as well and wrote co-wrote on Scrubs, correct? Mm-hmm. That's how you got introduced into the game? But what other artists were coming up at the time you got introduced that you seen kind of just flourish since then?
Since then, like during the whole 10 years of my life.
Since you got introduced, who came up with you basically?
Okay. Well, yeah, my uncle started me off when I was like 12. You know what I mean? Me and a partner of mine at the time, dude was like 1 year older than me, but he was like basically my cousin. And my uncle put us together in a group. He used to write our raps. We'll take it back. He used to write my raps. My other partner, he could already write. So over time, I just kind of like stepped to him, and I was like, yo, I want to write my own. So I came to him with a verse. I was like, shit, I got it. I got it from here. Let me record this and do my thing. And I ain't really looked back since. Just been going since then. Some of the guys that I've had the pleasure of watching come up around the same time, at first it wasn't really anybody. I don't think I really went to school with a lot of the guys that are like in our class right now, like Jid and Earth Gang and Black, because all of them we were off from different sides. I'm from the south side of Atlanta. So like I was right up the street from Waka Flocka and 2 Chainz and them guys. You know, they've been around, so I didn't really get to see them come up. They were already kind of up when I was doing my thing. But as I've gotten older and the people I've crossed paths with, the Blacks, the Earth Gangs, and the Jids, and those guys all coming out of Atlanta, I've known them for like the last maybe 3 or 4 years, and it's been very interesting to watch they rise as well, man. I'm about to say, and even the guys from the Revenge of the Dreamer sessions, seeing they come up and seeing their stories after we left, like everything like post Revenge of the Dreamers has been amazing too, from your Sminos and your Sabas and all them guys, Young Baby Tate, all of them. So it's been real interesting to watch everybody like flourish the right way. Buddy too. Buddy crazy.
You said Buddy?
Buddy amazing.
Yeah, Buddy's incredible. Everybody you name, everybody you name, Smino, Black, everybody you name has been on our show, and and now you know what I mean. And it's interesting because I feel like all you guys could come together when all this quarantine is over. Y'all would sell out. You know, you would sell out arenas. You know what I mean? If y'all all came together, because I feel like y'all a movement in itself. You know, none of y'all may have the, let's say, what's my favorite, the Weeknd type of mainstream appeal. You know what I mean? That kind of appeal. Yeah. But y'all just as dope. But it's in a whole nother realm. Do you ever find yourself in between realms of underground and mainstream in terms of getting recognition? Yeah,
actually, like my whole career thus far has been trying to break a certain stigma. Because like I used to rap in the car. But let me not say used to, because I still enjoy doing that. I just don't do it as much. The whole reason that I even got in contact with Mark, RCA, Bostorm, and all that, they saw videos of me freestyling in my car. You know what I mean? At the time, like, I got into a real bad accident. So the people who had hit me, they paid for a rental car for me. And I had, like, a drop-top Camaro for, like, 2 weeks. So me and my little brother was like, you should rap in this. You should do a rap video. So I did a rap over, like, it was some 2 Chainz beat. I think it was, like, Watch Out. And this was back in, like, 2014, 2015. And from there, like, a week later, I got hit up by, like, Wale. And then 2 weeks later, it was hit up by somebody else. So I'm about to say I've been trying to shake that part of my career, because a lot of people only recognize me as the guy who freestyles in the car. So this album for me was real important to, like, not only, like, I don't want to step away from it completely, because I enjoy that part of my career and I recognize it got me to this point, but I don't want to be pigeonholed to the point where it's like, okay, that's the only thing we know you for, because I make music too. And shit, I think my music is great, if I don't say so myself, you know what I mean? So I want to be recognized for both. Yeah.
Heather, you want to jump in there?
I'm always fascinated about Atlanta support. Like you just named all the artists that's like crazy with it, and as Sway mentioned, we had them on the show. But does everybody like really get together and support each other? Like I'm always interested in that because initially when you come out, you kind of feel competitive maybe against a person,
Yeah.
and then when maybe you go on a road with them and y'all end up on some shows together and you start getting
Yeah.
cooler in the studio session. Could you talk about the camaraderie a little bit with the artists from Georgia?
I think a lot of us have known each other for a minute. Like I don't know the guys necessarily at the forefront right now. I haven't known them since like children, but a lot of the guys that are still bubbling here on the scene that are still have yet to have their real moment yet. I grew up with a lot of them. So Atlanta's only so big, so we kind of see everybody as we move on. Like even if I didn't know a Jid or a Black, I saw them at certain places before I really knew them. You know what I mean? So it's only so big. So eventually you're going to run into everybody. And once you run into folks, it's usually like a healthy competition type of thing. Like when me and Bert met for the first time, me and Jid, our arguments always used to be the same thing. I'm a better rapper than you. I'm a better rapper than you. But by the same token, it was like we got in the Revenge of the Dreamer sessions, and Bert told me, he was like, I want you to come on tour with me. So it's like we were competing all the time. We want to be better all the time. On that iron sharpens iron type of play, but at the same time, we want to see the next man next to us win. Because, like, I think a lot of people have counted us out for a long time, especially, like, what we're doing in Atlanta. Because over the last over the last, like, 5 or 10 years, Atlanta's been a real trap-dominated scene. So, you know what I mean? Like, we're trying to step in and kind of bring the balance back to it. Because all of these flavors exist. We got so many different flavors in Atlanta, dog. You're going to find a crazy trap artist. You're going to find a crazy lyrical artist. You're going to find a crazy alternative artist. You're going to find a nigga playing saxophone somewhere that's cold in the mud. Like, we got everything. So it's like seeing all of that, you want them folk to win, man, because it's our city, and our city has so much to offer.
You mentioned your lady is sitting right next to you, and when I listen to certain songs, I always think about, was he writing about his own situation? And
I be talking about my old girls. You know what I mean? No, I'm playing.
You know what?
Stay safe in quarantine, bro.
The song "How TF." I'm assuming that's an acronym for the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how the fuck, and I think Black is on that one, right? Is Black on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and in it, if you say the chorus, you say, how am I supposed to tell you I love you? Can you say the chorus for me? Can you say it?
How the fuck I'm supposed to tell you that I love you when I just really discover what love is? Running away again. How the fuck I'm supposed to tell you that I want you when all I know is I never want it in? Running away again. How the fuck I'm supposed to tell you that I need you? I need a second to think and you dug in. Running away again. How the fuck I'm supposed to tell you that I love you when I just really discover what love is? Running away again. Yeah.
See, that's that shit right there. That shit right there is right there. You just put to words what I think a lot of guys feel but don't know how to say. Because a lot of times you love somebody, or you develop in love with somebody, or you working on love with somebody, but not quite ready to say it. But then it's that pressure if you don't say it that you don't love me. You know what I mean? Is that where that came? What sparked that? Was it the girl sitting next to you, the queen next to you? Did she inspire this song?
Me and her have been together for 6.5 years now. So pretty much it's just been a minute, a good little minute. So pretty much all the more romantic songs and the more love-based songs that you hear from me are gonna be about something that we've dealt with, been through, or just a feeling that I've had while we've been together. So I'm about to say I'm fortunate enough to be able to pull from a well of experiences that I don't necessarily have to be going through at the time. I can pull from something that we went through from the beginning of our relationship, and that's where How TF came from.
And that. When did you finally say it though? When did you realize what it was, and you finally said, "I love you"? to her?
When we say we love each other, that was a little grip ago. We were 6 years deep in the game. That was what, year 2, maybe? Yeah. I ain't say it first. Quit playing.
Wow. I love her already.
I believe
her.
your girl, for the record. I stand with her.
He said she alright.
So song. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, jeez.
He's on it.
He's on it, man. So songs like Attitude, all of the, which is that goes hard too, by the way.
Nice.
I like when lyrics are based on people's personal experiences, but I love it when a writer could write shit that I couldn't say myself when I was in a relationship or think myself when I was in a relationship. you know what I mean? Because it helped us as guys. So this is almost like a mental guide that I think women can appreciate, because you can learn the mind of a man, and it's never it's never too much you can learn in this realm. But you're not just singing to women. It feel like you're singing for men too. Is that true?
I'm about to say, like, the experience. I'm a man, so the experiences that I go through, my perspective is a man's perspective. So, like, I can only speak what's really real to me. Like, I write songs from a woman's perspective sometimes, and I'm saying I'm blessed enough to be able to do that too. But for the most part, what you get from me is going to be based on my perspective. But at the same time, like, I think a song like How TF doesn't just speak to a man's mind, because women go through the same problem for real. I know some women who are dealing with the same shit, trying to break emotional chains that they've been under, to break emotional stigmas that they've been under, that we all go through. Like, a lot of our households, not to be real cliche, but a lot of the households that we grew up in, we never saw our parents stay together. You know what I'm saying? We never saw that. Like, my parents divorced when I was, I think, 10, and my girl's parents divorced. I can't even, what age? She was 12. So a lot of us never seen, like, the happy ending. But I mean, the love, the family, the children, the whole basis of all of that is kind of foreign to us. So we kind of like trying to figure it out on our own, because we don't really have an example of that close enough to us to really like take notes from. So everything we're doing is kind of just like going day by day.
Yo, I love it, man. Deante Hitchcock is here. I'm gonna play How TF real quick, and we're gonna open up these phone lines. If y'all can relate to this conversation, give us a call.
Hey.
All right, we open up the phone lines, men especially, 888-742-3345. That's that game we give, baby. What do you mean, what are we? We breathing, aren't we? Yo, that's such a real ass song, man. I mean, currently I'm solo, I'm dolo, but I've been through those emotions, and I love where somebody is able to nail it. That's what makes certain artists different than others that stand out, when you're able to really translate emotions and feelings into words so accurately that the onlooker or the listener is able to go, yo, man, I felt that same shit.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Deante Hitchcock is on the line. Get the new album Better. It's out right now. Megan is on the line from Florida. Megan, can you relate to this conversation?
Hey, Megan.
Hey, guys. How are you? It's
hey, how you doing?
Citizen, Meg, Law, Positivity. I have missed you guys so much, honestly. And yes, I haven't been in the car in a long time, but I'm actually going to get a brain MRI, so I find it just so ironically compelling. I turn in to hear your song, and honestly, I love it. It is so relatable. I'm a mom, and honestly, first and foremost, love is an action. They need to show you they love you before they ever say it, and to find a partner, I'm already divorced too, and, young, and just to find a partner, like you were saying, that's someone that's show me you love me. Show me you're my ride or die, that you'll meet me 50%. I don't want to hear you all day long. People say it all day long. I love you, I love you, I love you. And then they shit on you. You know what I mean? To have someone that's show me, you know what I mean? It's just so much better. Your song was just, you feel it in your soul. It's amazing. I just wanted to tell you, it hit home, and, the runaway part, just, everything, and just all around, not coming from, parents that show you love. It's really tough to figure out what love is when you've never seen it your whole life. I can say that. I honestly didn't know love until I had my son. And I was that's what love is. And then when I met my partner, so I just, you're awesome. Just keep it up. It's so amazing to just, during this time, never be in the car. And then ironically, just, you like, hear your song and like, I'm going to get a brain MRI. So it's literally like, oh shit, like you got me in the right mindset for like something that's so mindfully crazy. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. Like I love Sway and Heather B and Tracy. So
thank you.
You know, you guys are awesome. So
thank you so much. For real. I'm glad you related to it. And good luck too today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, Megan, and get his album so you can listen to it after you get the MRI and you celebrating the results. Okay.
I definitely will. I'm going to, so I can listen to it on my way home and jam out and relax.
Thank you so much.
This day. So thank you so much. I hope you guys be well during this time. It's crazy, and honestly, like music is. I say it all the time. It was so important. Like Sway and them know. Like I was held in captivity for 5 years, and like no music. Like I literally used to sneak and try to dance in the shower because I missed it so much. Like it legitly helped so much. Like I've had brain surgery, and coming back from that, like music legitly saved my life. So it's people like you that keep people going and find relatable topics during times like this, when you're depressed, you're happy, you're sad. Like it's amazing to find people that, through all walks of life and races and sexes that could find something relatable to you. And like, that's what we need, honestly.
Wow. That's amazing. Hey, yeah, man, you got you, Megan gonna ride for you too, man. You keep making good music.
I am. Meg's Law of Positivity. I'm on IG. Please, follow me so I can follow you back. So I can look you up. You guys know me. I love you guys so much.
Love you
What's
too,
your IG?
okay?
It's Meg's Law of Positivity.
Hold on. Spell it right quick. MEGSLAWOFPOSITIVITY. And I just through all this started a podcast called Real with Richter, and it's just literally being real. Honestly, like I would love to have you on my podcast and just talk, and it's really just about like moments in your life that made you who you are. Some of those like moments that really you were at a point in your life that you had to decide who I want to be as a person. And it's not always easy. Like we're always faced with these challenges, and it's like, who do I want to be? Who would I want to like leave as my mark and legacy in life? So like, I don't know. I'm really about energy. Like I'll literally, like if I feel someone's got a good energy in the grocery store, be like, here's a sticker, man. Like I feel your energy is awesome. Like you're vibing on it, So I'm just, I don't know. I really believe in that. So just, I don't know, life, the way it works, and just hearing this today, and as I'm in the car, I truly appreciate it. Like I truly do, and all of you guys. I know people say it, but I really have missed you guys.
Thank you. You're a citizen, Meg.
Super citizen of Sway in the Morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks, Meg.
Meg's Law of Positivity.
Mm-hmm.
I just followed it.
Okay, me too. Jamila is in Tacoma. What up, Jamila? How are you?
Hey, Jamila.
Hey, Sway. How are you this morning?
Doing well, man. Life is beautiful. I woke up breathing, and I got Deante Hitchcock on our show, so it's a good day.
How you doing?
Amen. So I'm just going to act a little crazy real quick, but hey, Deante finally came out with his album.
Yeah.
Finally. If you're like a real Deante Hitchcock fan and you got him on Instagram, you all know he's been clowning us for the longest about putting out his album. So when he finally,
that was giving me different, man.
Forever, okay? We've been watching. Me and my husband are really big fans. He introduced me to you. I got to see you live in Seattle with Saba and It was really, like, hearing you live was really great. Like, your music is really touching. And I also love, like, how versatile it is. Like, it touches on, like, topics that not only, like, women and men can relate to. And being married pretty young, like, your music hits real right, in the real right spot. Especially because, like, we're freshly married. So, yeah, I've been a big fan. My husband's a longtime fan. And so I'm just so happy to see you come up and finally put this album out and that you're on Sway. And it's real good to see you come up, Deante. Keep on doing you, okay?
Man, thank you. Thank you so much, for real.
That's good.
Hey, crazy. They excited about me being on here. I'm excited as fuck. I thought they were playing me when they sent it. I was like, man, I ain't finna be on Sway. Y'all lying.
Oh no, man.
No,
We
from Sway, I woke up early. I'm in Tacoma, so this is like playing early over here. I was so excited to hear you up on here. So I'm just real happy to see you come up, man. I'm so happy. Thank you, Sway, for putting him on and just getting him in the right direction. I'm so excited to see your work being put out there. So keep on doing you.
Wow, man. That's she giving me chills, man. I gotta come next show. I'm carrying your crates, bro. I gotta come to one of these shows, man. Jamila, you a citizen and your husband.
In the morning.
Man, you got a lot of callers, man. Clarence is in Maryland. What up, Clarence? How you doing?
Hey, Clarence.
I'm good. How you doing?
Great, man. Say hello to Deante.
What's up? What's up, Deante? Hey, man, I want to commend you, man. There's not a lot of young brothers, man, that's able to articulate their emotions, man, and where I'm at, it ain't, I don't see too many like-minded people, and this is actually my first time. This is my first time hearing of you, bro. So I mean, I just downloaded your album and whatnot. I just wanted to commend you, bro, because it's like it's a lot of us are struggling to articulate how we feel, and the fact that you're doing it through artistic methods, it's admirable, bro. And I wanted to, I just wanted to say, brother to brother, man, like, keep doing what you're doing. I definitely respect it, and it's appreciated. It's comforting. It's comforting to see another young brother, be able to talk about his situations in the manner that you do. So,
thank you, man.
No problem at all, man. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Clarence. You a citizen, bro.
That's Sway in the morning.
That kind of confirmation, man. Nate in Georgia, Slick in Atlanta, they calling too, man. Y'all can hit him up directly on his social, but it must feel good to get that kind of, confirmation, from the public, people you never met, and see how your music is impacted them, like, directly.
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, half the time when I'm writing most of these songs, like, just the idea of creating something that isn't there feels like insanity. Like, it's a song that it doesn't exist yet, and you got to make it. That already feels like you crazy. And for it to be a situation that you feel like nobody probably has been through and nobody probably can relate to, and then you put it out, that shit feel crazy too. So for folks to call in and be like, bro, I'm going through the exact same thing, or I'm dealing with the exact type of situation, that shit really makes you feel good, especially when it helps them through the shit. So that's what all this shit is really about. Like, that's it.
That's it, man. So, yeah, and man, give out your social. Give out your social so people can reach out to you directly.
Oh, look, man, y'all can find me at Deante VH. That's DeanteVH. And that's on Instagram, Twitter, Black People Meet. You know what I'm saying? We on all that. So check me out. That's Deante VH on everything. Hit me up.
People Meet. I like it.
I'm dead.
Hey, man, I was going to play Growing Up, but I'm going to play I Remember because you come so far. You come a long way, and this is the first song on the project, kind of tells the story, and so.
Hey, you got to listen to that Growing Up, though. I'm not going to lie to you. That last verse on Growing Up is my favorite verse on the album.
Well, then let's play Growing Up.
Yeah.
You want to play that?
Hell yeah.
Okay, we're going to end with Growing Up, all right? Man, get the new project better, and congratulations. Tell my brother Mark Pitts I said what up and salute. We go way back. He'll tell you stories, okay?
Well, dude, I'm about to say, man, you talked about that. I don't know if you remember, you came down to Atlanta. It was me, Lil Key, and I think Lil Got It. We had a show at, Foot Locker in Greenbrier Mall.
Foot Locker. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to say we met then, and we talked about all that. So, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Heather, the two people got me today.
So I got your number in my phone.
Oh, shit. Damn, Deante. What up, baby? How you doing? I do remember that. We were in the back with all the shoes and taking pictures and all that different stuff.
Make sure he got the right number, Sway.
Hey, you know what? Shoot me a DM because you might have the old. I think I changed number since then. I may have changed, but I'm following you. Shoot me a DM. Yeah, I absolutely do remember that. Man, congratulations, brother. The project sounds amazing. Okay.
Thank you.
That's the one Autumn met you at and bought you some food.
Yeah, Autumn and brought me a plate of, what did they bring me? Some fried fish?
Some fish and everything. My nieces live down there.
Really?
So yeah, they came and met up with Sway afterwards and bought him some food.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why he wanted to see them. He's like, y'all can't come if y'all don't bring food.
We need the food, need the place, so you can't get in.
I'm dead ass serious too. They brought it though. They brought it, Deante. Hey
Right.
man, I'm gonna shoot you a DM. Okay, make sure you got the right number. Okay.
Okay. Bet.
All right, brother. Congratulations. This is Growing Up, Deante Hitchcock, and we got Celebrity Wire up next.